Hello. There's no one here. It's just me. It's just me on my own. I guess I can do some prep then. Just gonna turn the oven on so it's ready for later. Just preheating it. So, let's chop some stuff. Oh, put the camera down so you guys see what I'm doing. First, you are first, Jax. There's no one around. I'm the only person here. You're the only person who's actually turned up. Just, we don't have a potato peeler, unfortunately, so need to cut a carrot with a knife. How are you, Jaxie? As it's just you and me. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. You're hungry. Oh. Have you got anything prepared for dinner today? You gonna get a takeaway? Or have you already eaten and you're still hungry? Just gonna get rid of all the crap. Put it in the bin. Keep a clean kitchen as we go along. I know, first time for everything. He says, making mess already. Thank you, Dad, for making me some food. Oh, nice. Hang on. So I'm cutting these. Just remembered, I need to make sure that the saucepan has got a lid, because I need a lid for one of my saucepans. I'm going to do that in a second. After I've done this carrot. Could have chopped this in an easier way, I suppose. Wasn't really thinking. Wasn't really thinking. Using your brain. I do have a brain, believe it or not. It is in there somewhere. Somewhere. Hi, Daniga. New album. Nice. Have you listened to it yet? Or are you just going to listen to it now? Here's me chopping into little chunks here. We're going to have some celery as well. Making a couple of deviations to the recipe. The recipe only calls for carrot, but me and Cloudy were talking last night and we both agree that celery. And there's some recipes I can have some in there that I've seen. It's pretty good. But I do need to check about the lid, don't I? Just remembered. Right, let's check. We have a lid for our meat. We do have a number of lids down here. I think this one goes on here. Haha, it does. Perfect. Perfecto. No problem. Is no problem. Is no problem. Oh, you just came home from work. You gotta get ready and make a hot chocolate or get all cozy, get settled in. CJ's beard does make him look like a shepherd. Excuse me? You dissing the bed. How dare you? How very dare you? I don't know, I wish my beard wasn't ginger. Nothing against ginger people, of course, but I don't know. I wish my beard was the same colour as my hair, you know? That's all that I request. Oh, the last lamb. Everyone was like, whoa, what's with the beard? It's a different colour, I guess. I'm aware. It's the one reason I never actually grew a beard. So it's always, as soon as it always got slightly longer, it's always got that ginger tinge to it. whereas my hair on the top of my head is very dark brown, to the point of almost being black. Oh well. I've had enough compliments on the beard that I'm keeping it. This also allows me to be lazy because I don't have to shave all the time. Know what I mean? Baby celery. Okay. Got to start cooking soon. All of this preparation. Ah! Dropping leaves on the floor. That is not how we do it in CJ's kitchen. It's been a long day. Did you have any exams today? Just diet? No. It grows very quickly. I have to trim it every week. I trim my beard every week, so that it gets too long. So I'd constantly have to diet, which would be a little bit weird. Hi Raskani, how you doing? Hey Awan, nom nom nom. Just trying to work out what other stuff I need sort of prepared, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to get to a point where I know I've got to chop potatoes, but I can do that while that's cooking over here. So this other stuff, there's beans and stuff, but I can do that while it's in the oven. I do need some extra water there. Do you know what I actually did today? I actually purchased a piece of cooking equipment. Ta-da! We have a measuring jug now. Because, yeah, don't actually have a receptacle to put liquids in and pour them anymore. So I was kind of like, you know what, might as well get it. 70p in Tesco's. Bargain. Bargain! Bargain. So that's what we got. We got some carrot chopped up and celery chopped up there. That's going to go in to the pan. It's going to go into this pan over here, though. Zoop. Got two pans. This pan's going to be for potato. This pan's going to be for whatchamacallit. Actually, I should do the potatoes now, I think. Actually, no, it doesn't need that long. This needs to cook for 40 minutes. I'll just have to be on point, you know? On point. Can't even remember me saying I had 2 exams today. Dude, I can't remember what I freaking did when I woke up this morning, so I try my best. If I can't sort out my life, how can I remember everyone else's? How did your exams go? Hi, Ben. How you doing, dude? You've got VR. Is the VR stuff not working, or the game itself? I'm doing alright, thanks, Rascani. Had a busy morning, had a haircut and shopping and lots of other stuff, but yeah. Did you play it from the guy playing the drums? He wasn't playing the drums, he was on the keyboard, dude. He had a little horn. There was a guy on like drums, but he was doing like "No Woman No Cry." He was doing like whatchamacallit, Bob Marley stuff. Alright, let's just frickin' do it. Let's do it. So we're gonna put some oil in here. Oh shit, onion, of course. I knew there was something I hadn't done. Right, I'm gonna put this over here because, you know, nothing's on at the moment. I can get a new chopping board. Onion time. See, now, I spoke to my mum. She's a cooking teacher, a very, very good cook. And I talked to her on the phone the other day. And I was like, hey, I made a beef Wellington using mince. She was like, how did it go? And I told her that it was like falling apart. And she suggested if I was to ever do that again, which I don't think I will actually. Because if I was to ever do beef Wellington again, I'd probably try to use an actual fillet steak. Anyway, she suggested that I should have grated the onion instead, because then that forms more of like a coarser substance to hold and bind it together. rather than having chopped onion, because that works against binding it all together. So I was like, oh, okay, there we go. I'm learning. I'm learning how to cook. Could have just asked her to begin with, you know. But there we go. We live and learn. We live and learn. That's what life's all about. Chemistry was a shitfest like all around. Oh dear. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure it was okay. I'm sure you did enough. I believe. Now the question is, do I put a whole onion or half onion? Whole onion or half onion? Hi Ernest, how are you today? Auntie Papa, how's it going? How is everything going, Ben? You haven't spoken to you properly for a while. Is everything going smoothly? Is life treating you well? Now, everyone at the moment is really busy with dissertations and exams and stuff like this. It feels there's like a lot of people who are just having fleeting visits. It's obviously not their fault, but it's hard to keep track how everyone's lives are doing. Okay, so that's half a chopped onion. I'm thinking we got half a kilo of mince, right? I'm thinking the whole onion, right? I love onion, me. What's making my eyes burn? Ah, fuck, that burns. Ah. But do I put it in as to put the whole thing in because I've got celery as well? My eyes are burning. Normally this doesn't affect me, but it is today. Interesting. Whole onion? Eat the whole onion. I've eaten a raw onion on camera before. If you look through my my old videos, it's probably an unlisted one somewhere. But there is a vlog from, fuck me, my eyes. There is a vlog from 2015 when I went to Deutschland, which was the first Deutschland they did, and I was playing for a team called Chess Club, or Tourette's Chess Club. Oh, they were called Checkers when we were at LAN. Anyway, there was a guy there called Scissors who was the team leader / pyro, and we walked into this house for one of the German teams. We were just talking to people, and he just picks up an onion and starts eating it raw. We were like, what the fuck, dude? Like, what's wrong with you? And he's just eating this raw onion. We're kind of like, bro. He was like, it's fine, like, taste it, eat it. So it was like an initiation ceremony. Fuck me, I'm actually crying here. My eyes are burning. It was like an initiation ceremony. But we just passed around this onion and everyone just took a massive bite out of it. I do like onion though, so it wasn't too bad, but it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. CJ, don't cry. Please, don't cry. Should always run onion under the water. Ah, it's too late for that. There's water running out my eyes, Ernest. Oh dear. I do like an onion in like a salad or something. Onion's very underrated, but in Spain they always have that in a salad. Some nice onion and shit. But I guess it's you have different types of salads, I guess, depending on what kind of country you go to. Excuse me, sorry. When you have like a Mediterranean country, often salads are much more oily. Right, let's get going. Let's actually start cooking some shit here. Actually, yeah. I was wondering if I'd need to finish all of this, if I'd have enough. And I do, which is okay. So that is empty. We have to get some more. Well, we got oil. We got plenty of oil actually. Let's heat that up a bit. We're gonna have wine in this as well. Vino, a little bit of vino. Can't wait till summer. Yeah, it'll come, Ben. It'll be here soon. Put the tears in the food, it unlocks a special recipe. It's like sparkles come out. So what I can do is get the lamb ready, I guess. It doesn't need to go in just yet, but need to crumble that in a bit. Tomato puree. I need the tomato puree. Apparently there's tomato puree in this recipe. I need to use the whole thing, or I need to squeeze it up the tube. I am tempted to do like a pizza at some point, like a homemade pizza thing. But yeah, I could do like a Twitter poll where you guys suggest what toppings I do on my pizza. You know what I mean? Be kind of cool. Da-da-da. Onion, carrots, and celery are all going to go in. Okay. Hi, Big App. What's up? Where's the lamb sauce? Got the lamb, no lamb sauce now. Food and drink on a Thursday. Every Thursday, dude. Every Thursday we have cooking stream. So I'm just going to start putting in our bits and pieces. As you can hear, it is frying away. Half of it's going on the worktop. But it's fine. It's okay. Put you there. Just need to do this for a few minutes, and then we put in our lamb. First recipe I've done with lamb, by the way. If you take a look at all the other recipes I've done, it's a lot of beef, a lot of chicken, but no lamb as yet. First time I'm doing something with lamb. So exciting, exciting times. Fat Thursdays. He thought it was on Fridays. No, so Mondays is MVM. Tuesdays is Taco Tuesdays, Tortoise Tuesdays, where Taco, my tortoise, is on the cam. Wednesdays is TF2 with like casual and stuff. Thursdays is cooking. Fridays is like new releases, new games. Saturdays TF2 with song requests. And on Sunday is kind of like potluck, whatever I'm feeling, whatever I've got time for. For example, this weekend it will be Sekiro because I'm only going to have a few hours in the morning / early afternoon to be able to do anything, because I'm going to put the extractor fan on. Sorry for the noise. Yeah, because I got stuff to do in the afternoon. I'm meeting some friends for Pokemon Community Day. So that's the plan. On the work surface, standard procedure for CJ. Lamb shank next. Oh, I would love to do a lamb shank. I'm just worried if I'd be able to do it justice or not. That is something I'd like to do. I also want to do something with duck. I have a well, it's a bit of a sappy story, I guess. When I was a student, and I was, I had 16 pounds, 16 of your pound Great British Sterling to my name, and my girlfriend at the time was going. Well, she had a really, really bad week, and she used to love this place called Café Rouge, which was a French restaurant, and her favourite thing there was the duck in plum sauce. But obviously we couldn't afford to go out because she had no money, I had barely any money. So instead I went to the supermarket and I bought the ingredients and I cooked it by hand. I even made my own plum sauce using plums. True story. I didn't have enough for a dessert, so I spent my last pound on like a freaking Mr. Kipling cake thing, which was her favourite. So I made her that, and she really liked it. But then that basically cleared me out, so I had to spend the next week living on zero money. But yeah. What a sap, eh? What a sap. Right, let's get this lamb in. The lamb is gonna go in the saucepan. Soup. Just crumble it in. Let's just shred it up a bit. So I have to break it up in the saucepan anyway. Quick wash of my hands. So I would like to do lamb shank is something that's been on my mind, but the lamb shank is kind of in the same realm of beef Wellington, where I'm kind of like, ugh, do you think I could pull that off, you know? Hi Maya, hi Dragon. You're new in this stream. I don't think so, amigo. How are you guys doing today? Yeah, so I'd like to cook maybe a duck in plum sauce. Maybe I could give that a go again, years later. That's my kind of, that's kind of things I've had in my mind, you know. Things I could possibly do. So maybe those could be for the next couple of weeks, Ernest. Not lamb shank, seeing as I did lamb this time, but maybe I could do duck next week. I've been thinking about doing meatballs at some point. Maybe meatballs, but what would I have with meatballs? That's been my big kind of stumbling block on the meatball front is meatballs are great, but what do you have them with? You know? Noodles? Something like that? I don't know. What's a nice accompaniment for noodles? Something savoury. Tomato sauce and pasta. I guess, yeah. What kind of pasta we got? We still got, oh, we got the twirly ones. I don't know what that's called. We got penne. We've got loads of different types of pasta. We've got rice. We've got risotto rice. We've got pasta sheets, XD. We've got penne. We've got the twisty ones. I can't remember what the twisty ones are called. We've got spaghetti. Have we got spaghetti? Yes, we do. We have spaghetti. So yeah, maybe I could do that. So what we're doing right now is we're just browning off the mince. Browning off the mince. Cooking it up with the onion and the carrot and the celery. All in here. Once it's all browned off, we'll just tip off any excess fat. And that's when we start putting in a bit of sauce. Oh, this is going to be juicy. This is going to be juicy. What do you guys prefer, shepherd's pie or cottage pie? Because cottage pie is with beef and shepherd's pie is with lamb. So I particularly picked shepherd's pie because, you know, it's lamb. I wanted to cook with lamb on stream rather than beef again. Wanted to do different things. Neither. Oh, neither. Apple pie. I could do apple pie in the future. I wanted to do a crumble at some point, like a fruit crumble, apple and blackberry or something. You know. I mentioned it to Cloudy. He was like, I don't like fruit. I was like, oh, okay. So I'll do that in the future at some point, but not right now. Still got a lot of dishes I can get through. Lots of dishes to go through. It's starting to smell quite nice. Just lamb, really. Okay, that's looking. So that's what it looks like right now. We've got our mince browned off, but you can see there's quite a lot of liquid in there. We want to drain that off. The question is, how do I do that safely? With a sieve. Take my spoon out. Be very careful we don't lose anything. We're just trying to drain off this excess fat. We don't really want that in there. Just drain it off in the sink right now. Looking good. Everything is back in the pan, and this is when we start adding our saucy bits. Saucy bits. So excess fat has been drained off. Now we need to add, I'm going to turn that down a little bit actually, because that is going to get too hot too quickly otherwise. We need tomato puree and Worcestershire sauce, and also I need to put the kettle on, and I'm going to put in some wine as well. Some wine. So I'm just putting the kettle on because I'm going to put a couple of stock cubes in this doodah. Got my OXO stock cubes because we need to put that in. Bloody foil everywhere. I can put it here actually. This is used as a local bin. Because basically we're going to cook this and then, if I can get another one of these out, there we go. We're going to cook this and then we're going to put a bunch of sauces and stock in and stuff like that, and then after that we're going to let it simmer for a while, and then we're going to have to get to work on the topping, which is of course mashed potato, which I think I've cooked a few times now for various dishes over the past few weeks. Okay, there it is. Okay, right, so you can go in the bin because I'm done with you. The bin needs emptying. Okay, so we need to add 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, which is probably going to be most of the tube. That'll do, because we are putting in some wine as well. Worcestershire sauce, we got the original and genuine Lee & Perrins. I'm going to glug some of that in. Can I take the top off? I think it's quicker. Nope. A generous glugging. Okay, then we're going to add a dash of red wine. Okay, and we're going to put this over here and then mix it all together. So basically it's the mince plus carrots, chopped onions, chopped celery. We've drained off the fat, and then we put in some tomato puree, some Worcestershire sauce, and some red wine. I'm just going to do that, heat that up a bit. I don't know about measurements, but hopefully it was okay. Maybe I put too much wine, maybe I put Worcestershire sauce, who knows? Who's shepherd and where's his pie? I'm the shepherd and I'm going to guide you to a good meal. Tonight you have cooked fish bites using cod and potato, chorizo, onion and peppers. Oh, sounds nice. You have nice Rick's action. Lots of practice, my friend. Lots of practice. Think you streamed after I ate dinner. I should be hungry. I'm fasting. Oh, of course, of course. What time? Like, so right now, like, what time is it? Like getting dark for you? When can you start eating? Because I know over here it's staying lighter for much longer now. Like right now it's still light compared to in the past when I was doing cooking streams. Around this time it was like dark and I had to have the lights on and stuff. So we're just frying this a little bit more once we've got all of those sauces in, just so that it all gets like mixed up together. Mixing it together. Oh, escaped onion. Get in there, you little git. You ain't getting away. 7:20 p.m. Wow, that's quite late. That is actually quite late. I mean, I know you are a bit of a night owl, to be fair, man. You live on like EU time almost. But still, that's quite late. Considering like in the winter and stuff, or at least like a couple of months ago, it was getting dark around like 4, 5 p.m. Okay, this is looking and smelling pretty nice right now. So I'm going to lower the heat even more, because what we need to do is just simmer this now in beef stock. Le beef stock. But we don't want it to be too high, otherwise that's going to start bubbling. And we don't want bubbling, we want simmering. A light bubble. A little cheeky buble, if you will. This is smelling nice. Maybe it's just the wine. Maybe I'm just alcoholic. So I've got my measuring jug. Time to pour some agua in. Did that off camera, I'm sorry. It's just a stock cube. A couple of stock cubes, some boiling water. With some nice beef stock. That's going to go in here soon. I guess I'm just waiting for the heat to die down a little bit. Actually, I think it's done itself proud right now. So we can probably just pour that in. Give it a bit of a mix. We need to leave this to simmer for nearly 40 minutes apparently. That's why I've got my cover. It's going to go on there. And there we go. I'll leave that and I'll check on it. Now we need to peel some potatoes. So the time is 25 to. It's a little bit later than I wanted it to be. Hi, Mild Sauce. What's up? How's it going? You didn't take an hour to wipe this time. I'm glad to hear it. Because it's a lot of wiping time. Sounds like way too much time. Anyway, we're going to get some potatoes and we're going to peel them because we need some mash. We need the mashed potato. Peeling taters. Oh, that's a big chunk. Yeah, so basically now we let this simmer. And then I've got to boil up some potatoes, mash them. Then the meat goes into the dish. Once the meat's gone in the dish, then we top it with the mashed potato. And we put it in the oven for a bit. And then I've got some veg to go on the side, and then we need to do gravy as well. We're doing the whole shebang. The whole hog. Hi, Sharko. How's it going? Thank you for the follow. Hi, Reflex. Started streaming the second you left your doorstep. Oh no. Bad timing. What have you been up to today? It's actually bubbling a little bit too much over there from what I can see. So I might lift it up and give it a should I leave it? I don't know how to leave it. Remember my parents used to threaten me, if you don't behave, we'll make you peel the potatoes. That's a threat, I have to peel the potatoes if I was naughty. Don't know how many potatoes to do actually. How much mash do we need? We want mash. We want the mash on the top. We want plentiful mash. The great thing is, I didn't use too much wine, so I can get drunk off wine afterwards. Yay! The thing with the mash is if there's too much mash, I can just eat it. Because I freaking love mashed potato. Even bad mashed potato is pretty nice. Except for the stuff you used to get at school, which was like freaking powder. Did you ever get that? Like the packaged stuff? I'm going to do this little baby potato and that should be enough. I'm actually going to put the heat on now. And I'm going to pour this water in. Need a little bit more water, I think. Whoops. Last potato. Whoa! Whoa! We got a sub. Who dat? Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting Lorik a sub. Thank you very much, Anonymous. I appreciate it. Did I see Steptoe and Son? No. I know who that is, but I don't think I ever watched it. You'll be making tacos tomorrow. Oh, today. Nice. I was going to say about tomorrow is that it's Noise National Day. Oh, okay. Thank you, Anonymous. Yeah, the stuff that they say, I mean, they used to just have lumps in it. It used to just be powder. Like, you bite into the lump and it was just powder come out. At least when you bite into a lump of mashed, like, a lump of, like, normal mashed potato, it's, you know. Yeah. I'm going to put some salt in here. Yeah, at least it's not, like, just freaking powder. Remember they used to do this thing which was like custard? Well, they called it custard. And that had lumps in it as well, and they had like chocolate sauce, like a chocolate sauce you put on a cake, and that had lumps in it as well, and it was just... Oh. It's bubbling away in there. We need to wait for our potatoes to bubble away as well. Anything I've forgotten? I've not forgotten anything. Woo! So I'm going to get the colander out, ready for the potatoes. Just so that we're ready there. And while I'm waiting, I could chop some of these beans. Fine beans. I need a bowl to put them in, I think, before because I'm going to need to use the same saucepan I'm using for the potato. So stuff's just kind of bubbling away here. I'm going to chop the ends of these beans. They don't take very long to cook, so it's kind of like, yeah. You dislike mashed potatoes altogether? Oh, really? You're not a fan of the consistency, so it's the texture more than anything. So do you like mashed swede or anything like that? That's something we always have in when I go home for Christmas. That's what we always have, like mashed swede. We always have roast potatoes, obviously, roasties. But then we have mashed swede. We have parsnips and stuff like that, which are all very nice. We'll get through all these beans, I think. Maybe too much for just the two of us today. They are, what's the 16th of May? That's today, isn't it? Yeah, the best before today. But it's veg, so it'll just taste worse. It's not used by. It's the difference between best before and used by. Do a few more. Two sets for two people. Could just do the whole bag. I mean, that's a lot of beans, but actually, no, sod it. Just do the whole lot. Vegetables are good for you, right? Vegetables are good for you. We're gonna have a lot of beans here. We're gonna have a lot of beans to eat. My dad grows these beans in his garden. When I was younger, I had to go around and water their plants. Pick the beans. It grows like beans and tomatoes and strawberries, all sorts of stuff. Alright, beans are ready. That's actually not a ton of beans. That's enough for two people. So we got beans ready, but I'm going to need to use this pan in order to cook them. So not much I can do about that until the potatoes are done. But it's fine because we're not going to cook them until the pie is pretty much nearly done already. So it's okay. So I'm just going to get all this crap and clean up a little bit while we're waiting for the stuff to cook fully. Go into the bin. Oh, it's all falling everywhere. That's alright. Just one escapee bean end. Just kick the table. Kick the door, whatever it's called. Door table, same difference. You were watching Afterlife last night with Ricky Gervais. Can't go how good it is. Yeah, I really want to start it at some point. Probably this weekend. I'll probably have some time, yeah. Hi Dark Wolf, MasterChef. Oh yeah, that's me. That's me, alright. Mashed sweets. Parsnips here in Welsh school. Whenever it was Christmas. Yeah. I do like, oh yeah, carrot and swede mash. That's something else that you can buy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, my mum always used to cook swede and then mash it herself. And then, yeah. That was it really. Just, she'd do that and then we'd have parsnip and roasties and sprouts. And all sorts of things. All sorts of loveliness. The question is there going to be space for a Worcestershire sauce in our freaking cupboard? I don't think there is, unless I put it up there. There we go. Still need that. So we're just waiting now, really. Waiting for the stuff to cook. Overdose on beans. I mean, it's better than overdosing on something unhealthy, you know? Oh, I should have grated some cheese because I'm going to put cheese on top. It doesn't say that in the recipe, which surprises me. Like, just crispy cheese on the top. It's always had when whenever my mum cooked it. Bit of the old cheese on the top. We're not going to grate too much cheese today. We've learnt our lesson with regards to overdosing cheese. I'm trying to look in to see how much cheese we've got. A little bit more, I think. Cool. Cheese is done. What else do I need to do? I could do some washing up because I need to use my measuring jug's going to get 2 uses today. Holy shit, 70p is so worth it. Unbelievable. There was one that was like £4. It was like glass and shit. I was like, I don't need a glass one. I don't need a super expensive measuring jug. I just need something plastic that can pour and it has measurements on the side, you know? That's all I'm looking for, really. And Tesco was happy to provide. The potatoes, probably another 5 minutes and they'll be done, really. Now a few minutes. Oh, I did that thing where you put the water goes on the spoon and it goes fucking everywhere. I'm gonna leave them for it. I got loads of time. Loads of time. Absolutely loads of time. But I'm gonna use my measuring jug so I can do gravy granules. Put the gravy granules in there, and then that way it'll be much easier to pour. Because last week when I tried to do it with the beef Wellington, pouring out gravy and trying to work out how much to use with mugs was a little bit difficult. A little bit difficult, just a little bit. Oh well. You live and learn. Question is, do I put a little bit of mustard in the mash? Thinking a little bit of mustard in the mash, just a tiny little teaspoon, just to give it a bit of added kick. Usually pretty nice. I can fill up the kettle again actually while I'm waiting. What changes does your TF2 config make? Reduces the graphic settings. I have a crosshair switcher which turns off U models for certain weapons. It has a disguise script so that I can press a button and disguise. As a spy, obviously. That's about it, really. Not major stuff. Not major stuff. Just little quality of life improvements I needed. Right, so the plan is this meat here needs another 10 minutes or so. By then, potatoes will be done. So once the potatoes are done, we drain them using the colander. Potato. We put them back in there, bit of milk, bit of butter, mash it around. So then we got our mashed potato, bit of mustard as well to give it a bit of flavour. At that point, the meat will be done. So then we put the meat in the dish, which is over here. Then when we put the meat in the dish, you top it with the mashed potato, kind of like we did with the fish pie. And then, yeah. Then we put the cheese on top and it goes in the oven. And then we've got to cook the beans in this pan here. This is a very loose handle. It doesn't inspire much confidence. Just need to uncover it, just give it a stir now and again, make sure everything's okay. Put some gravy granules in here, I guess. How do you guys like your gravy? Do you like it thick? Do you like it thin? What are we talking here? What are we talking here? Just how I like my women, thick. I do like my gravy thick. My family never did. I'm like, I want it more thick. Burnt is more your style. Burnt gravy. Interesting. Ah, my tatties. Oh, my tatties are. Oh, my knife is slicing through them. A little bit longer for some of them, I think. Big one in the middle needs a little bit longer, but we're nearly there. We are very nearly there with our mash. Then we still got to wait for the meat. I'm just waiting. Waiting. I'll wait 3 minutes, I think. I think the meat's actually going to be good to go. I don't think it needs that much longer. Yeah, I think I'll try something with duck next week. That's my plan. Duck with plum sauce. I'll look for something. I'll see what I can do. You ever heard of this thing called Twitch Prime? Gives you a free sub every month. Sub to your favorite content creator. Okay, these potatoes are pretty much done now. Need my masher. My masher. Where can I put my cheese? I'm gonna put my cheese somewhere safe. My cheese? Where does my cheese? I'll put my cheese up here. It's not very safe, but it'll have to do. Okay. I do actually need to uncover this now. Shit. Dribbling water everywhere. It's not good. Boiling water, by the way. So I'm just pouring the potatoes in the colander, draining all the water, trying to make sure the steam doesn't go across all of my glasses so I can't see a bloody thing. And then we're going to plop it back in there. A bit of butter. And a splash of milk. And a teaspoon of the old Dijon mustard. Got low on this, but really need a little bit anyway. Just to give a little bit of extra flavour to the mash. And then we mash these bad boys up. Can't lose any potato. I'm going to need all the potato I can get. See me mashing. Oh, this is good. This is good mash. That's how all mash should look. Give it a big whack. Potato goes everywhere. Okay. Put potato up here for now. Don't need to burn. You know what's good to add to gravy? Caramelized onion. That is a good point, actually. Yes. Could potentially do some quickly. Hi, Earth Chan. Sorry, I didn't hear the bits come through. Clearly, my bit alerts aren't working. But thank you very much for the 100 bits. How are you doing? Why are you mashing up my graphics card? This is a lot of effort to then pull the mince out for tacos. Come on, man, you obviously have ideas. Just get back to teaching our youth. Hey, Gubbins, how you doing, buddy? How is life, man? I'm well, you? Yeah, I'm doing alright. Thanks, Earthchan. I'm doing alright. Same old, really. Same old. Caramelized onion. Oh, if I had, like, I should have left some onion. If I'd known that before, if I'd thought about that before, Ernest, or if you'd suggested it before, I would have pulled some, onion out. I would have left some onion out and then caramelized them up and put them in the gravy afterwards. Because my mum's done that when she does bangers and mash. Good bit of the old caramelized onion in the gravy is very nice. It goes down a treat. Right, we're going to get our dish ready. This is our dish. This is where it's going to go in. This is where it's going to go in. So the meat goes in, then the mash goes in, then the cheese goes on, and then it goes in the oven. Bada bing, bada boom. It all works out. That's the plan, anyway. The meat's a bit watery at the moment. Whoa, Earthchan, thank you for the extra 20 bits. I appreciate it. I really want a big spoon thing, but it's not going to work because it's got holes in it. Unless I use this. Use this. Gonna ladle it in. Kapow! Guess what's the plan? That's the plan. Ooh, it's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I wanna take my clothes off. Right. How long are we going to give it? It's 5 past. It's been half an hour. It does say 40 minutes, but I'm thinking that's cooked. Shall I do it? Shall I dash it in there now? Sounds like cathedral. It's because the extractor fan's up on. There's one. These number of states in the South US are starting to ban abortion. I know. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? It's kind of crazy when you think about it. How these people are banning, like, yeah. Alright guys, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to start ladling this in. Yeah, I have to kind of judge this as to whether I'm going to have enough space. It should be fine, actually. This is deceptively deep, this dish. Often kind of look at it and think, oh, I'm not going to have enough space, I've got too much food. But then I put it in there and I'm like, oh, it fits perfectly. Just pour it in there then. Blub, blub, blub. Yeah, that's perfect. Maybe a little bit high, but you know what? Can't complain, really. Okay, I'll put you over there, because now we need to do something a little bit more difficult. We need to put the mash in there. You can actually turn that off. That can stay like that, because I need to store some stuff. So the mash has to go on top. Hopefully this is where I find out whether I've done enough mash. Not very good at this whole spreading mash on top of liquids. Oh, fucking hell, this is all going a little bit messy here, guys. Ideally, I needed more mash. This is so fiddly. What the hell? It just kind of sinks in. Just cover it with cheese. No one will have to know. No one will ever know. Except for you guys. You guys aren't going to tell anyone, are you? It's going to be our little secret. Oh my god, this looks awful, doesn't it? I can't get the mash. I need like a piper thing. You know, something that just pipes the mash on? Or have less liquid. Bloody hell. Like the mash is dense, so it just plops in. So... This is not going to be crispy mash, this is going to be thingy mash. Non-crispy mash. Soggy mash. Okay, the only way we can save this is with the grated cheese. And hopefully that just covers up all our misgivings. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, so hopefully the cheese like crisps over and doesn't, you know, I don't know. Damn, it was all going so well. Maybe I needed to just have less liquid, perhaps. I think that's the problem. Right, I've got to put this in the oven now. And that needs to stay in there for about 20 minutes. I need to, excuse me, I need to wash this, because I need to use it for my beans. Of course you're going to wobble around, aren't you? Right, pan washed. Put a little bit of water in just to get the heat going. And then we're going to put our beans in. The tons of beans we have, which is actually way too many beans now that I'm looking at it. Oh, bloody hell. Beans falling apart now. It's all going Pete Tong. Hey Steve, what's up, dude? Oh man, I'm gutted about that. Ah. Oh. I needed to have less liquid in that, because the problem was the mash was just dipping down. Put a new seat on your bike and it's comfortable. Nice. Cycling in style now. Okay, beans. Cook. You have one job of beans, and that is to cook. I need a couple of plates now. What's this spoon? Oh, that spoon's for that. Gotcha. You can go over there. You are clean, you can go in here. Plates. 2 plates. Wine, you can go back over here. You can go there. Yeah. This hob isn't hot, is it? No. That's going to be okay for serving. The seat from your old bike. So it's a worn-in seat, basically. Worn-in seat. How long is your cycle to work? How far do you have to go? While all this is going on, I can do a little bit of washing up. I think Cloudy is home as well. Hello. Yeah, how are you? One more day. One more day and then you're free.
He's good.
I think I fucked it up a bit. Yeah, it's all gone. So like when I was trying to put the mash on, it all just kind of sunk a bit. So, yeah. I think there was a little bit too much like liquid in there. I don't know, we'll see how it turns out. Smelled nice anyway. We got beans as well. Beans. And I bought a measuring jug. Ta-da! 70p. It was either that or £4 for like a glass one. So, no. 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 Yeah. It should only take a little bit of time, so it'll be ready in a minute. Should be ready in about 5-10 minutes. Not long. Yeah, I was trying to work it out so that it would be ready like when you got home, because I knew we'd have scrims. I was like, oh, try and get it all done in time. I'll have a beer, please. It's been like bacon in here. Hi, Skettis. $15 to 20 minutes. That's not too bad. Cheers. Oh, lovely. Looks okay. The mash might just not be crispy. Crispy mash. It's definitely not going to be creamy mash, but it's very much steam is going to explode. It's not going to explode, it's just beans. Giving them as much time as I can, to be fair. Because I don't want them to be super hard. Because that won't be fun. That won't be fun at all. Yes, you could say this pot is an epic store of steam. Steve. What do I say? What do I even say to that? I don't know if it's done. Let's eat one. It tastes alright. Is there a couch you could crash on if you were to come to Chester at some point? Hell yeah. You want to see our living room? Well, our living room / kitchen. That's you guys. Hi. That's our cookingness. That's the door, and then we got one sofa, 2 sofas. Lots of room. Toast is actually coming to visit at some point. Toast is coming to visit in a few weeks, which will be pretty epic. Will be pretty epic indeed. House tour. We did a house tour the first day I moved in, if you remember. But that was a long time ago. It's like 4 months ago now. Damn, time flies. Time flies when you're having fun. Put the kettle on for the gravy. I think I'm just going to start throwing it all together now. You could try same time as toast. When is he coming exactly? I have no idea, dude. Sometime this month or next month? It's within the next, like, 4 weeks, I think. I'd have to find out a specific date. But yeah, he's coming down for like a Friday till a Monday, so... Basically, just gonna get drunk and go out and shit. The only problem we have with people staying now is that we have a sofa it's like two, I guess each of them like two kind of seats long. So, I don't know how comfy you'd be. You wouldn't be uncomfy. It's just with regards to like duvets. We don't really have any like blankets or anything. We do have a duvet that was here when we turned up, but it's like, do you really want to use it kind of thing? I mean, I could give all the covers and stuff a wash, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit like kind of difficult to work out. I can lie on the sofa and be comfortable, but I don't know if I'll be able to sleep on it. I'll have to give this kitchen a clean afterwards. A deep clean. Stir in gravy. Very lumpy gravy. It's thick, but it's lumpy. Unless I run it through a sieve. Why am I so bad at making non-lumpy gravy? Some more water. It's just so thick. This gravy's so thick, man. Thick ass. And I like it. I like my girls like I like my gravy. That's what Ernest was saying earlier. Okay, that's bubbling now. That needs to come out soon. Not stir too much, or it'll splash back and burn me because it's boiling hot. Piping hot gravy. Unless I use a sieve to like sieve out the lumps and pour it into a mug. I'm gonna try that. Where's my sieve? Dun 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 dun. Time is running out, CJ. You've got to go really fast. Dun dun dun. Bow, bow. I don't mind lumpy gravy, but I don't want Cloudy to be subjected to my my disgusting tastes, I should say. Okay, that's good. Ah, it's dripping everywhere. Get in the sink. Fucking gravy everywhere now. Shit. Okay. This is fine. I'm just making more mess doing that. What are you fucking doing? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's clean up this gravy mess. No more gravy mess. Time to get the oven towel. It's all coming together, hopefully. It's the plan anyway. I mean, it looks nice. Okay. Photo time. You want to dance with me? Bow, chicka, wow, wow. Okay, I'm going to leave that to rest a little bit. While I'm doing that, I can turn this off and dish out some of these beans. Get rid of some of this water first. Oh no, the beans are escaping. Ow! Ah! That's hot. Okay, everything's fine. Don't panic. Don't panic, team. This is not the time to be panicking. Anakin, stop panicking. It's a little Star Wars joke for you guys. Question is, I'm going to do this in thirds, I think. Do it in thirds, because that's probably be the easiest way. Gonna need a big knife. No, this knife. To cut through the mash. Oh shit, that is watery. Yeah, this was way too liquidy. That's my problemo here. That was my problemo. Okay, I'll do this one. This will be mine, because it'll be the messiest, no doubt. I can turn that off now. You can shut up. Oh my god. This isn't gonna come out in one. Oh my god, it's gonna be so liquidy. Okay, it looks kind of okay. I'm gonna take a picture of that, as it doesn't look disgusting. And then I've got to get all the slop afterwards. Which I need a ladle for. And the ladle is being washed up, so it's over here and it needs drying. This is going to be a gooey mess. As long as it tastes okay. Oh my god. Too much goo. I don't even need gravy for this, do I? Oh my gosh. At least I know now. Don't need the knife, I need this thing. Dropping meat everywhere. Okay, that's okay. Now I just need to pour the gravy on his veg. Done. Knife, fork. I'll take it to his room. Be back. Ta-da! Ooh, don't drop the mug, don't drop the mug. That'll do. That'll do, CJ. That'll do. It's done. It's over, team. So, things to remember. Drain off excess liquid. Drink the lamb juice. No. Drain off the excess liquid. Otherwise, it ends up too watery like that. But it's okay. I'm sure it'll taste nice. Glad he said it smells nice, so that's good. I've really got to go now because I have a scrim soon and I need to get ready. I need to get ready for scrimmages. I've got gravy on my webcam. Gravy tastes nice. Alright, guys. You'd add flour to thicken it up. Potentially, yeah. Yeah, it was just that's the reason the mash kind of sunk and is all gone a bit watery. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm sure it'll taste okay. Time to grab some cutlery and I'm going to be heading off. Thank you for watching, guys. Thanks for all the subs and everything today. I will be back tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to be playing Rage 2. Rage 2. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. It's installed. It's updated. There was an update today. I've made sure everything's updated. So I'm going to try and start early-ish. Early for me, at least. And get on it. Get on it. So I'll see you guys then, hopefully. If not, have a wonderful weekend. TF2 will be back on Saturday. Take care, guys. Bye.